showing love and support to our president. We cannot implement the process. What was done to him was definitely kidnapping. A lot of people already refer to that as kidnapping. Exactly, the few people. We cannot say outright like this because otherwise we are gonna be.
Well, without their consent, this would not have happened, though.
No, that's it. Yeah.
Your grass would have been still alive.
Exactly. Are you visiting here or?
No, we're going to the museum.
Okay.
Inside
and
here.
the oranje ding.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, dat is een acteur. Dat is een acteur of deze. Yeah.
But you know what? It paints us as a Filipinos, because Philippines is a sovereign country. We have our judicial process. Our Supreme Court is alive and well. But why do we need the ICC to judge a Filipino? That pains us. Actually, we hate the idea that he's here.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I could understand that you as Dutch people, you don't want to be judged by Filipinos.
Yeah. We don't want to be in the Philippines and then we are going to imprison you.
We are not a country of the Netherlands or ICC and that we have. The idea that our president is here actually sends a message, a strong message, that we cannot even solve our internal affairs.
Yeah.
This is an internal affairs.
Yeah.
If the evidences are pointing out to be very strong and overwhelming, it's political persecution.
Yes, international court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ICC is called the court of last resort for something, because then if your judicial system is no longer working, then you need somebody, an external entity to just the
I have a
problem.
question with you, because we go with 4 friends. We go to the Philippines. We talked about, not with him, but we talked to other friends. So will they see how they look at Dutch people now? Different or not?
Because the Dutch people.
Yeah, because they jailed them
Okay,
here.
let's make it very clear. The Dutch people referred to our president as a killer, because that's what you read.
No, it's not the Dutch people actually. It's the Dutch media. NPO for sure.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because you
But
know.
they don't know.
They
don't know,
don't know that. They don't know. They only read what's in the media, what was written in the media. So that makes them their informed decision or information about the Philippines. That if you are just going to be killed as if you don't have a right or due process, you know.
I told you, I went to the Philippines for the last 10 years, once or twice a year. And every time I ask all the Philippines, what do you think of Duterte? And even the well-educated people, they praise him.
Yeah, that's my point. Exactly. That is really my point. I mean, we Filipinos are capable of discerning.
Safe country now.
Exactly. He come from Davao.
Not now.
Before.
No.
Yeah, before.
That was the safest era of our lives as Filipinos.
Yeah.
In history of the Philippines, that was it.
Yeah.
And then after him, after
Again.
all hell broke loose again, and it's even worse now. Now we are actually on narco state.
Yeah.
No question anymore about that.
Yeah.
Killings everywhere.
I agree.
The only time that we actually had discipline as a country was during his time.
And also, sir, as a Dutch person yourself, what do you think of a Dutch person being judged outside the Netherlands?
No, well, if it's a war criminal, then I understand.
Yeah, but we are not at war.
But most people don't know anything about it.
Exactly.
They read only that he killed everybody without process.
Yeah, but when you say, sir, that you understand, that means you justify that a foreign entity is rightful to judge a person if you commit a war crime. That is the role of ICC.
That's the role of ICC.
Exactly. But we are not at war.
And this is not a war.
Yeah, exactly. We are independent sovereign state. Our courts are working. Why didn't you file it in our courts?
Exactly.
And we are not a member of ICC.
Nobody. If we are not going to put this on social media, we are literally putting it in a bubble. Before they were here. They were here, but of course what they
But they were
report is
slanting
also
all the
narrative.
news, yes.
Exactly. A narrative conforming that, oh, Duterte is justified that he's here, blah, blah, blah. But if he is not, if he was such a bad person, for 49 days straight, people were here. They even recognize, from all over the world. They even recognize us because they even put barricades, they put the garbages, they put the mobile toilets, because we're only exercising our rights as an individual sovereign state. We are peace and loving citizens, you know? You've been to the Philippines multiple times. We need discipline.
And I see the difference. Before Duterte and when he was there. Correct. I was also one time attacked in the Philippines. They stole my.
You see?
Before, like
exactly.
10 years ago or something, 8 years ago.
But when he was president, when you were in the Philippines, it's different, right? You can just we want to reach a level where
this message people don't know.
yeah, exactly. That's why we are here.
Yeah.
That's why the neighborhood is irritated from us, you know, because we are only. This is a public space.
Yeah.
We are our freedom of speech is being controlled right now by the government itself.
They don't. Yeah, there are no journalists. They didn't even cover it in social media. They didn't even cover it in the news. They didn't even wrote anything about it. That
We are being condemned.
yeah.
So it's the same, you know. It's
Correct. They didn't even know. Sir,
you should tell your story maybe one day if you get a chance.
yeah, but sir, the Dutch local newspaper or whatsoever entity, they didn't even wrote anything about it. We are here 49 days. People are curious. What are you doing?
He told me.
Yeah, exactly, sir. They're just saying, what are you doing? Why are you here? You didn't even see the person, but you're outside. Exactly. That should even cause a point in the mind of any sane person. Why are Filipinos out there?
Did you write for the beginning our radio and TV station West?
So they were only here because he was about to arrive. And then what it was what already came out in the news. They were like Duterte supporters, blah blah blah.
Maybe I give you that fact.
Okay.
There is like one station, they call it Onboard Nederland.
Okay.
You heard about it?
No.
And they many times bring the news that not seen on the public radio and television. Maybe you should write that.
That's why, sir.
worth a shot,
Yeah,
perhaps.
exactly. But sir, the point is this. That's why every time we talk to a foreigner, we lay the foundation of our arguments that this is our battle cry.
Yeah.
Some Filipinos have already lived here for 30 years. But we don't want to cause any problem to the society because we are law-abiding citizens. You know that, you know?
Yeah.
We just want to have fun, we are loving, we welcome all foreigners because that's what we are as a culture.
Yeah.
But we need to be backed by the Dutch government actually, because what's happening now is really an affront to our judicial system, an affront to our independence as a country, an affront to us peace-loving people. Because look, can you imagine? We are no longer in the colonialism time,
No.
or maybe in the feudalism time.
Yeah.
One should really establish their jurisdiction. Why a person should be judged by a foreign entity? Exactly. You don't. Everybody should. Anyone with the same mind should be very angry about it. Germany should be angry about it. Belgium, because that's if you champion human rights or for international war crimes, you should be very angry already. No German should be judged by a Filipino because that would definitely be the case.
And our only argument here is that this person, the man that is incarcerated in here, he only wanted the best for his Filipino people. Because he doesn't
Not
want them
self-enrichment
victimized
or
by drugs. He
He's-
doesn't want them victimized by drugs. It's that simple.
Yeah.
And that is protection for our generations to come. And this is what he got out of that pure love for us.
Exactly. And also, sir,
I agree with you.
also, sir, he was voted by an overwhelming
Yes.
16 million
And if he had a chance for a third, then he would be chosen.
Yeah, but our constitution
Yeah,
prohibits
it's only two times. I know,
only
I
one
know.
time.
No,
You can
no,
only be
just
president
once.
for once. We are not like America.
For how many years?
6 years.
6 years.
That's the problem. So the continuity plan or whatnot is not going to be carried out because another person will be voted in the detention facility.
80 years old?
Yeah, he just celebrated his 80th birthday here inside.
Do you know you are here then?
Yes.
Yeah?
He knows that. Because we already promised him every time there's a visit from a family or lawyer.
You saw him here?
No, you were not
Never
allowed.
saw him?
No, never. Because you know the ICC did not allow us to see him even, just to wave over him.
Not even away. Not even.
Nobody can visit him?
No, only the family and the lawyer. Immediate family and his lawyers are allowed. And you know how long the process of ICC is.
Yeah, years.
Yeah. It's already 49 days now.
And nothing happened.
Yeah. What is this?
It will be years.
Yeah. Then we will be years from here also.
Yeah, you will be.
Until we will be until we will have a building here. Because honestly, because
We are no longer member of the ICC.
Yes.
Division. It's the ICC have jurisdiction.
Yeah.
We are no longer member because we have separated.
since 2019, sir.
We are not going to allow the ICC
Jurisdiction.
to have our
Yeah.
former president to get their brown trophy.
They are saying, sir. They are
We are
saying, sir.
never going to allow that, sir.
They are also saying
Na-end
that
guys, na-end
we should respect
automatically.
the
I don't know
judicial
why.
process. First, if you
Na
want
what?
us to
Na-end ang
respect
live
the judicial
kanina.
process, okay, we we confirm to that.
Sige man ni maay tabo.
But how about the judicial process internal to the Philippines? Yeah. But thank you so much for echoing our message.
We're not met and
Really
that we
appreciate
get, you know.
I'm Indonesian.
You're Indonesian. Salamat, Pagi.
You're Indonesian, really.
Sir,
Because I know a lot of politics.
thank you so much, sir.
I've been so many times.
Sir, you have the message.
Mabuhay po kayo, sir. Do you have a message to the people who wants to come here and visit here as a foreigner? Foreigner perspective. Do you have a message?
Yeah, I said stand by your rights.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that. Because hanggang sa dulo, nandito pa rin
I
kami.
hope that people know the story about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dili guys na automatic ug end.
Exactly. That's not the
He
point.
made the country.
Sorry.
Thank you for
If
saying that.
you could help us as well. Disseminate the proper information. We got it from all of us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
To all of us.
Mabuhay po kayo hanggang sa dulo. Thank you so much. Thank
In a few
you.
months we'll come back.
Yes.
We will be here again.
Thank you very much.
Yes, madaming mga makakaliwa dito na for sure. Nakita talaga nila na mahal ng mga Pilipino si PRRD. Would you ever imagine? Hindi lang kami dito sa Duterte Park. We also go to Den Haag Central to actually hold our events there. Sa likod mismo ng Central Station yun, and we have big screen to show everybody our love for PRRD. We play PRRD videos. We explain to everyone who is very curious about our support for PRRD. Lahat ng mga cars actually na dumadaan dito sa may detention kasi we are actually near sa kalsada. Lahat ng mga tao na nakakakita sa amin, you know, I always believe that curiosity is the start of being educated into something. So when curiosity of people, especially the international audience, nag-spark ang curiosity nila into something, now it's actually an opportunity for us to educate them what is actually going on and why are we actually supporting PRRD. So some people might actually wonder, oh, bakit sila palaging nandyan, nakapalibot sa Duterte Park or whatever. This is also just our opportunity. We are walking advertisement for PRRD. So, and any effort na mapahinto kami dito to support PRRD is an effort to actually, you know, stop our cause.
Ako mo patol na kung pag nakita na ko na. Hoy, madam, hoy, Maricar, may nagsabi sa akin, ingat ka, Alvin, kay Maricar, double agent yan, oh. Ano yan, double agent ka daw.
Ako ang nagsabi at nag-reveal sa Pilipinas na may double agents and you're gonna call me double agents? Are you fucking kidding me?
Kasi comment dito, siyempre, binasa ko na lang.
Ganon talaga. Yung nag-reveal, yun, para naman tanga yun, nagsusuplong ako ng kriminal, yung pala ako kriminal.
Siya na hindi, medyo passionate talaga ako pag ganyan, guys. Actually, pag mga ganong mga bagay, passionate talaga ako. Yung utak ko parang very focused siya. Totoo.
Comment, mas magaling ka ba daw kaysa ni...
Tama?
Alam mo talaga, dapat na talaga naman kasi, naipaitindi natin sa lahat ng tumitibig dito.
Oo.
If they are traveling and they talk to other people as well, they should know.
Oo, totoo.
Correct the narrative kasi pucha wala tayong laban sa ano sa mainstream media.
Sino bang nagsulat sa inyo about this nangyayari dito? Wala. SMNI lang. Totoo.
Totoo yan.
SMNI lang totoo. Tingnan nyo. Pakita ko sa inyo, ano siya ng sip-on niya. Oh.
Mga kapartners,
SMNI lang nagsasabi ng totoo. Oh,
the truth that matters.
correct. Kaya nga the truth that mas kayo dyan.
Ako sa mga taga-UK, sa mga Ilonggos, taga-Bacolod, shout.
Pangalan,
Pinky!
si Ma'am Pinky.
Annabelle, shout out to Tagum Davao.
Davao, ikaw ma'am.
Hello, Bacolod.
Bacolod man. Bacolod din.
Hindi
Ilong, sinanay ko Ilonggo man. Tika mo na, tigda mo kung mag-Ilonggo.
Sagad.
Sagad mo kung mag-Ilonggo. So, fluent. So, sila ma'am from UK pa sila. Malayo pa ang pinuntahan nila. So, sinabotahin ma'am sa inyo lugar? Pwede Pilaban.
Pilaban State.
Hindi, sa lokal. Wala, wala si ma'am. Cancelled. Cancel. Duterte daw sabi ni ma'am. Sila from Manchester, UK ma'am no? O Manchester, UK pa sila. Galing sila ma'am. So, actually, hindi mo talaga mapipigilan ng mga tao na pumunta dito sa Duterte Park. Because first of all, it's open for everybody.